everyone, it's Erin here with Photography Design. So my first thing I want to say is thank you so much for watching my last Plan With Me video in September. I got a lot of likes and views because of it, a lot more subscribers, so thank you all for the support from that video, and I hope this video helps you for October. So first of all, I want to kind of show you how I decided to plan for October before I dive right in. So I actually used my iPad and tried to play around with a few layouts. I just created like different layers here and started sketching some things out because I'm not going to do as many things as I did in September. So I was just kind of trying to sketch things out, see how I like them, and then go from there, if I like the layouts and things. And I actually already kind of started last night while I was thinking about it, and then I was like, oh, I got a plan. I got to do a Plan With Me video. So I am sorry that I started a little bit too early. So I'm going with a horizontal layout for this month. So I have it set up in my Procreate app pretty minimalist, with just like a heading and things that are going on. But I think I'm gonna go in and add things later. I just don't really know what I want to do for my theme. I don't want to do like a Halloween pumpkin theme. I want to stick with the fall colors, but I don't really know what I want to doodle for October. So I'm going to kind of leave some blank spaces around until I get a better feeling of what I want to do for that. So I'm gonna switch over to the time lapse and voiceover, and I hope you guys enjoy.
As you guys have probably been able to tell from my previous Plan With Me videos, I don't really like to put a lot on my monthly spread. I like to keep it very minimalist. So I'm just adding in the most important dates when it comes to my horizontal spread. And then I'm going through with my Tombow dual brush pen and my Tombow mono drawing pen and adding in October, and I'll go ahead and outline it and then add in some depth using a shadow technique. Once I figure out what I'm going to doodle, I'll also add that into this monthly spread. So here I'm just going to add a quick mood tracker, and I'm just going to keep it very simple and call it Moody Myrtle, and I'll explain that in the outro. And then I'm going to go in and add my tracker. So I'm going to do a vertical tracker this time for the month of October, and then I'm going to do a sleep tracker on the next page. So I've decided to add little icons instead of writing out everything that I'm going to be doing, and I'm also going to keep the development portion, except I'm going to make that horizontal this month instead of doing it in the circular tracker. And here is my sleep tracker. I'm going to add the quality, minimum, maximum, and average heartbeats. And then my check mark is going to be for quality as well. And then just to add a couple headers using my Tombow. I love this yellow, this deep yellow Tombow. And to add some consistency, I'm going through with my Tombow mono drawing pen. This is the 0.03 size, and I'm going to add in some outlines and shadows.
Like I said in the beginning, I don't really know what types of doodles and things I want to do for October, so I decided to leave this pretty minimalist, with just like kind of the big ticket items for the month. I probably won't fill in anything more when it comes to these lines, because that I usually do on my weekly rather than on my monthly. So I might do some sort of design here once I figure out what I want to doodle. These lines indicate the end of a week, and I start my weeks on Monday, so the 2nd would be a Monday, the 9th would be a Monday, etc. So we'll see how that goes, but I do like the minimalist feel to it. And as you guys might have seen, I have some pretty shaky hands today, so my lines aren't that great, but what are you going to do about it? My coffee is probably just kicking in. As you guys probably saw in September, I changed out my mood tracker. So this is the type of mood tracker that I used to do, where I colored in and I classified it as one of the colors. And then I switched to many moods of me somewhere in here. So I loved this spread for September. Absolutely loved it. The color is associated with the activity I'm doing, so green is leisure, blue is work, pink is business, yellow is home, black is just in general, and 5 is, or not 5, purple is personal. So I loved doing this. I got to practice with different styles. I like that I didn't really have to figure out how to classify myself, that I could put like ×2 when I am feeling the same type of feeling, to save some space. But I really liked experimenting with this, so I'm gonna do it again for October, and I decided to call it Moody Myrtle instead of Moaning Myrtle for October, as a little tribute to Harry Potter, because I haven't really done anything Harry Potter in my journals that much, and I absolutely love it. So Moody Myrtle it is. So I'll let you guys know the progress of this, just like I did with September. And then my trackers, this is where you'll see shaky lines all over the place. I don't know why I got so shaky. So I decided to do a tracker. I'm leaving this space empty in case I decide to track anything else. Or, you know, just to doodle with my whatever theme I decide to do. So I just have a few things over here, and then just like I did last month with this development, I do like picking something that I develop most in the day, because if I'm like halfway through the day and I really feel like I didn't push myself in one category, I wouldn't want to fill it out. So it always made me kind of ramp up around midday if I didn't feel like I was developing enough. So I split it out into different things this time, and I'll just do that line where that matches up for the day that I feel like I've developed. Plus this will help me pick 2 if I really feel like I developed in 2 different categories in that day, because that happened a couple times in this tracker. So I'll do that as well. And then my sleep tracker, I feel like I got a lot out of this sleep tracker for September, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Eventually I feel like I'll be able to stop it, but I like knowing where I'm at. And then I added a check mark to this one for feeling rested, because sometimes I noted that my quality of sleep didn't necessarily mean that I felt rested, because sometimes like I kind of overdid it on the sleep on the weekends. You can see like some of these are like 110% and 105% as my quality, but that doesn't necessarily mean I feel rested. It just means I got more hours compared to like the night before, which was 57%, and usually you'll see that my low number is followed by a high percentage. Unless it's the weekend where I got around 100 all weekend. So I really like knowing that. I really like tracking it. And I'm going to add the check mark for quality. And then on this next page, I will most likely start my weekly spread for October 2nd. So thank you all so much. I really love showing you these videos and how I'm planning, and I hope to see you on the flip side.